Straight into it, straight into it, straight into it, straight into it. Gang, 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 gang. Hey man, say man. Staying positive, staying active, staying on the move, clear headed, with a good vision. In time of weariness, gang. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a time where a lot of people ain't gonna know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Situations where you wouldn't dare ever think that would happen to you, your family, or the people in general that you know. Crip. We gonna have times where you gotta have your first step. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't understand that we living in life or gone forever, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, they don't have a lot of money on, a lot of situations to keep themselves up, which I 100% agree, because it's tough out here. You know what I'm saying? But in these times, man, we gotta survive. You get what I'm saying? And Crip, I know a lot of people that's going through these situations where the weather, people, or just the where you don't have enough to stay up. You gotta think about what you're gonna do the next day. How you gonna get your people to move the right way? You get what I'm saying? We can't get overhyped and give up over some shit that we can survive. You know what I'm saying? When we in war and our odds look stacked against us, never give up. Never stop the move. Never turn around and just run away. Always have your moves calculated. You feel me? We seeing in real time where people are doing somewhat decent. You know what I'm saying? And Crip, a problem come out of nowhere, and you know, you be thinking like, damn, fuck, I had to spend $30 and I don't have $30, fuck, cause my tire popped. It's some motherfuckers thinking like, damn, I gotta buy a whole new house, $20,000 and more, because I didn't have home insurance. You feel me? People gonna find out the hard way that the end times, it waits for nobody. You know what I'm saying? You dig? It waits for nobody. If you haven't been hearing what's the possibility of this situation that could happen, you know, it sucks when it hits you head on and you're not prepared. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually prepared, mentally prepared, physically prepared. You know, just because you got a lot of money on, or monetarily, shit like that, don't mean that you're gonna be good. Because you could build that shit on some sand and it just goes away. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you get to the bag, you get to the situation of making the bread to afford the shit you need, and then out of nowhere, just like this, everything you done worked for just gone, disappeared forever. Basically, if you ain't got enough to rebuild it. You feel me? So it's like, so when you in these moments where you don't know how you're gonna accomplish your next goals and your movement, you gotta dig deep inside you and figure out what's your next move. How you gonna get past the next day? Because time gonna always keep on going until it all ends. So when you gotta suffer and survive on bare minimum, and everything that you don't work for, you don't have the precautions, you don't work for it, you done grind hard for it, you done the work you done put in, and all of it just gone. What are you supposed to do next? You gotta have faith during them times. Because if you could do, because things that happen fast are not always the best. Because what you can gain fast, you can also lose fast. You know what I'm saying? When you put that hard work and dedication in, yeah, you can still lose that, but the technique you don't put into to gain it, you always gonna have a means of getting it back how you got it the first time. You know what I'm saying? People, they build their shit up and they get their organization as a group together just for it to all collapse. You gotta have a mindset to where we all can feel involved and make the right move. You feel me? Because if we all trying to go different directions, but only one person know the right way, it's strength in numbers. So when a disaster come in and you all running every other way, and when you need to be going this way, you'll lose your strength because you don't put the grind or the effort in to make the right path. Because the person that know the right way, you don't want to go that way because you will have to understand that, okay, he know what he doing. So sometimes if you feel like a disaster has happened and you don't have enough, you can't break down. You can't want to give up, because you never know if you go around that next corner the right path, everything that you're looking for that you done lost is gonna be right here in front of your eyes. You get what I'm saying? We all gonna go through trauma and tragedy where it'll make us feel like, damn, we ain't getting nowhere. We done lost everything. We done put all this goddamn work in. Ain't nothing happening. And just all this just disappears like that. But you never know if we was supposed to lose that for a better reason. Because the spiritual inside of you is way more powerful than the materialistic version. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you have to lose all that just to understand where you're coming from, how you getting it, where you gonna get it, who you gonna depend on, God, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? People want you to focus on the person who built the shit, or the person who, you know what I'm saying? But the whole time, it's only through God that a lot of this stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? None of this would happen, you know what I'm saying, if it wasn't meant for His will. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta understand that tragedy happens for a reason, good and bad.